Hey everybody, it's Brooke. How you doing? So this morning I come up with a different layout. I'm going to do divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and we're going to check our higher self, we're going to check our head space, we're going to check our heart space, and then our subconscious. So what's going on underneath the surface that we might not be able to see. And then let's get some advice on how to navigate this. So do me a favor, you like, subscribe, share. There's been a lot clearing, a lot going on in the collective. So let's see if there's any messages from our higher selves. I'll pull. So, divine feminine, I'm sorry. Divine masculine, star brothers. And this really rings with some things that have been coming up for me. So, divine feminine, your higher self, I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So for me, it's been 1:44 on my clock. It's really been looking at the past and saying, okay, this is what happened. This was a huge transformational moment in my life. And being able to say I'm sorry to myself. One of the biggest things that I see is that, you know, we are programmed to be perfect, look perfect, act perfect, get the perfect house, have the perfect marriage, have the perfect children. All this perfectionism takes away from individuality of actually being human, okay? We are imperfectly made, and allowing ourselves to have that room to grow and to learn. Like over the last 2 years, I've known I was meant to share my story, and I was terrified to speak about the things that I'd been through because of judgment. And in all reality, nobody has a right to judge me. I only have one person that can judge me. Nobody else here has a right at all. And really being able to come to terms with that and forgiving yourself for being so critical on oneself, because we are imperfectly made perfect and we're human, you know? So messages from the divine masculine, star brothers. This is Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So as divine feminine energy is really working through those healing those imperfections that are perfect, it is okay to fall down. You just have to stand back up. It is okay to be lost along the way and to ask for help. It is okay to recognize that you are human. As long as you are living in your heart space, that's where you're meant to be. And so divine masculine is really holding that energy of trust and loyalty. And there's two birds. 4:44 on my clock. Okay, a lot of fours. Angels are here. So if you look at the two, Divine Feminine has two people, and this almost looks like the DNA strand. So there's definitely DNA activations that are happening. It also reminds me of the Tree of Life. And then you look at Divine Masculine, there is the energy of Horus in the middle with the two birds. Horus is in the center, keeping it balanced. What's going on underneath the surface with your higher self? Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So there's definitely DNA activations that are happening within the Divine Feminine. And you've got to remember, we have both of these within us. So what is happening with Divine Masculine is happening with Divine Feminine, and vice versa. Okay, what's going on in the headspace for this Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine? All right, this one. Okay, so Divine Feminine's really stepping into the divine co-creation power. This is a 4 card. There's an owl, there's a cheetah. People dancing in the stone. There's an egg. Okay, Divine Feminine, as you are co-creating, keep your eyes open on the prize of where you're going. Continue doing the work. Continue walking the line, because the owl is on the tightrope. So continue walking that fine line, balancing the masculine, the feminine, co-creating heaven on earth. Divine Masculine, this is a 9 card, come to the edge. Divine Masculine's really learning to, and I hear let go and let God. Because look at how free she looks. Even though she's about to step off the ledge. And what I always say, every time I let go, it feels like I'm going to, it's 8:18 on my clock, it feels like I'm going to fall flat on my face. And it never fails. And then what's going on underneath the surface in the headspace? This is building blocks. This is part of the journey. This is a 28 card, which breaks down to a 10. You're building on to your spiritual gifts, your soul memories. Gifts are being awakened that you're meant to share. This is part of the building blocks. This is part of the journey. Really learning to trust, because the owl is trusting that it can stay balanced on this tightrope. This woman is trusting that even if she takes a leap off the ledge, she's going to be caught. And you're building that trust as Divine Masculine is holding the energy of trust. Let's see what's going on in the heart space. Give me one more. Gotta love it, 10:01. Oh, well. It looks like Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine both are living in their heart space. Divine Feminine, this is 11 card. Divine Masculine, this is an 8. So, for Divine Feminine energy, I've got the heart and the key. The key's in the heart. The key's in the love, because this card says great big love. The key is in the love. The key is in the heart, which brings that transformation, that harmony. This is a 10. You know, as those cycles complete and trust is restored, is what I'm hearing. Trust is restored, and being able to trust the direction that God's walking you in. You know, the saying, the bird lands on the tree limb but doesn't worry about the tree limb falling. That trust that every time it lands on the tree limb, it's going to be there. Okay? You know, it's 11:33. This is learning to trust, being able to balance the physical and the non-physical energies. Let's see what's hidden in our subconscious. Wow, the key is in the heart. Really feeling it. I was talking to a new friend last night, and you know, we had similar things happen as we were opening up to our gifts with dark energies, attachments, things like that. And I said to her, you know, it's really 1, 2, 3, 4. Things are moving forward. It's learning how to trust that what you're getting comes from God, but also learning to trust that God-given intuition. And it really boils down to how it feels. So if you feel startled, if you feel scared, if you feel fearful, that is lower vibrational energies. So that's not coming from the light. And learning to be able to decipher what feels good versus what is or isn't your divine self divinely guiding you. So really learning to tap into those energies and trust. Okay. Emotions are running high for the Divine Feminine. We're really reminded to step out of our head and back into our heart. That's how you're going to balance, because I've got full moon in Libra and new moon in Libra. So, Libra is ruled by Venus. Venus is, you know, the goddess of love. Okay? So really being able to release those lower vibrational energies and tap into that heart space. Worry, stress, doubt, fear. As you are able to move into 1444, a more loving, trusted heart space, trusting yourself, trusting your guidance, That's when the scales are going to start leveling out. It's also a new romantic cycle begins and a win-win outcome is in forecast. There's a lot of purple here. So purple for me is Archangel Michael. Some of you may need to start working with Michael. Something just flashed. So yeah, that some of you may actually need to start working with Michael. Call Michael in to help protect you, to help guide you. Yeah. Do that. Call Michael. And as I say that, 1551. Let's see if there's any advice from Michael. Last one. Another thing is being able to trust, being able to speak your truth. Speaking your truth is going to be huge here too. You and your loved ones are safe. Make a commitment. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Positive thoughts create positive results. Okay, so things need to be closed out. Cycles need to be closed out so you can move forward to the next step. Really healing trust. Dee-dee. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope these messages find you well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.